Hey everyone, so today I'm here to do just a very fun look. The other day I was watching Katy Perry's video, Firework, and I know it's been out probably for a while, but I love the makeup that she has in it. The one where she is in with all of the townspeople, it's like behind like the Capitol, I guess. It's like that big square, like the square they have. The town square, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But they're all in there, and that's when, like, towards the end, like, all the fireworks are going off, and that's when she's dancing. Everyone's just lighting up with fireworks. But her makeup is so pretty. It is like a gold and steel black eye look. And so that's kind of what I came up with. Her lips, I didn't really have the colors for her lips exactly, so I just kind of did what I had. I did do lashes because she has on large, fluffy, flirty lashes, and so I wanted to recreate that too. So, I don't know. I think I did a really good job. I like it. It's really pretty. I used two palettes. Well, yeah, I used two palettes because I used the Urban Decay Naked palette, and then I used a matte black just from my Urban Decay Book Shadows palette, and it's Perversion. So, that's it. So if you'd like to see how I did this look, go ahead and keep on watching, and I will talk to y'all soon. Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to do is prime my eye, and I'm using Urban Decay's primer potion in the color called Eden. And so this is a very matte primer, and it has kind of the consistency of a concealer. So if you want to just use concealer, you can go ahead and do that, or just use any primer that you prefer. So I'm doing this all the way up to my brow in the inner corner and just blend it all out. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is highlight my eyebrow bone. I am taking NYX pencil in Milk, and we're putting that on the inner corner and our brow bone. Go ahead and just take a flat shader brush. This is just a low Cornell brush. It's just stiff hairs. Go ahead and just take that and blend this out. Also the inner corner. And then just tap it down. I like to do that just so there's no streakiness. Okay, the first shadow that I'm using is the color called Naked, and that is just from the Urban Decay matte line. Or it's inside the Naked palette, but I bought this one for an extra backup. I am taking that onto a 217 brush, and I am just placing this in my crease and above. I really like how warm this color is. Just kind of do circular motions and just put it on there. We're not doing anything perfect with it, just get it blended onto your eyelid. Alright, the first color I'm taking is Urban Decay's Shadow in Half Baked. It is just a super metallic gold. That's what it looks like on the thing. It comes in many palettes. I have it in probably about 4 palettes. But the one I'm taking it out of is just the Naked palette, just because that was the one I had on hand. I am going to place this color on the outer 2/3 of my eye, sorry. And I'm just patting the shade on first. And then once I get it on, I can just sweep it on just to make sure that the color is packed on there nicely. Go ahead and take that brush, flip it over, and we're going into the color called Sin. And it is that second one right there, and it is a very pretty champagne pink. Take that onto your brush, just like that. And this is going to go on the inner corner. And start lightly blending it over onto Half Baked. You can flip your brush over to get more of that gold. Just blend those two together. Alright, the next color we're going to go into is a matte black. You can use any matte black you want. I'm using Perversion, which is that top right color. And I'm just tapping my pencil brush into that. Well, it's a small crease brush. This is the Sigma 226 E45. And I take my brush, I tap it off, and then I kind of just go on my hand and just get off most of the dark powder, because you don't want that to be your very first onto your eye. It's going to be like a big blob. So once you've tapped it off, just start lightly circling this into your crease. And I'm bringing it down just on my lash line, just barely. But I'm just going to keep doing this for a while until you get both of these eyes to match. I've rounded out the outer corner. And then just deepen the crease. Okay, so once you have blended that color nicely, just to match that outer edge like this one, I'm taking the exact same brush, going into the color called Gunmetal. And I'm just tapping my brush on there. Tap off the back on your hand, tap it on the back of your hand, and this is going to go just kind of on that inner corner where that gold is. And we're just going to start smudging those two colors together. Bring it into your crease a little bit. Also take a little bit of that color and you're going to drag that onto the lower lash line just about halfway. So just like that. Okay, next for our highlight color, just take your favorite highlight color. Mine is the Revlon White Whisper, it's the matte cream. I am taking that and I am pressing it on to my brow bone where we had that NYX Jumbo pencil, and it will adhere to that color. Then I also just bring it down slightly, just like that. Next, go back in with your Naked shadow or any skin tone shadow, and I'm just going to re-go over my first spot just to warm up that area a little more. Blend it in with the highlight color and the outer dark colors. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is apply a coat of Smoky Lash Mascara by Makeup Forever. And then I am taking my new favorite lashes. I cut them down from the outer edge. I cut off 6. You can see that there's the band, how it has pieces. So I cut off 6 of those. And these are Sweeties. They're by Ardell. And these will go on the outer half. I'll put the longest end on the outer edge, and then they just go in. So I'm going to apply that. And also I took a little bit of Urban Decay 24/7 liner in 0, and I ran that just in my waterline very lightly, and that's it. So I will do that and I will be right back. Okay, so this is the final look. I did forget to mention, because I am scatterbrained, I don't know what my problem was today, but I applied my lashes and I didn't have any top liner on. The liner that I did use was just the liner, the L'Oreal Lineur Intense Black Liquid Liner. My favorite liner. It's so easy to do. You can barely see, but it is winged out just slightly. I think that gives your lashes more full lashes to me, and I've been really liking wearing it that way. So I will zoom in to show you what it looks like. Okay, so that is the eye. So yeah, I am taking NYX Round Lipstick in the color called Peach. It just looks like that. It's not peach at all. But it is a really bright, purpley pink. And then for gloss, she has on, her lips are like a bright pink, but then they're kind of like orangey gold. So I am just taking Candid Lip Gloss by Smashbox. And this will really bring out all the gold. For cheeks, I already had my cheeks done. I just don't know why I did that, but I did. So the color that I am using is Dolce Vita by Nars. Such a pretty color. Just looks like that. So I applied that on my cheeks, and then I also have a little bit of, so that is, oh goodness, sorry. So I have that on my outer cheeks, and then on the apples of my cheeks, I have Nars Orgasm, which is the pink. And then I have Laguna, which is the bronzer, just on my contour line, and just to give me a little bit of bronzer. So that's what I'm wearing on my face. Alright, so that's my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I will list everything down below, so go ahead and check that out. I will have pictures over on my Facebook fan page, so go ahead and check that out as well. So thanks again for watching, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye!